family AGONY Solihull lake tragedy. Two boys who died falling through ice were brothers and dad of one of them jumped in to save them.
Two boys who died along with two others after falling through a frozen lake were brothers, with the dad of one jumping in the water in a frantic rescue attempt. The siblings, aged 6 and 8, were playing near the icy water when the horror unfolded at Babs Mill Park in Solihull, West Midlands. Jack Johnson, 10, and an 11-year-old boy were also killed in the tragedy on Sunday. It has now emerged the dad of one of the 4 boys had jumped in the sub-zero water to save them. A GoFundMe launched to help the heartbroken families confirm the 2 youngest victims were brothers. It read, "Our hearts are broken for the 4 little princes." On Sunday, 11th of December 2022, a group of children played in a local park near an open lake. Being children and adventurous, they forgot the dangers taught by their parents and risked going on to the icy lake. 4 boys fell through the ice and into the lake. The frantic father of one of the lads and a dog walker entered the lake to try and help the boys. The emergency and rescue services arrived promptly and began the rescue. This tragedy is heartbreaking, has brought a community together, and has affected people's hearts worldwide. Condolences go out to all 3 families and their relatives. Jack, the 8-year-old and 11-year-old were declared dead shortly after the tragedy after suffering cardiac arrest. The 6-year-old sadly lost his battle for life in hospital yesterday. Jack's family and friends previously told how the youngster had bravely rushed to the aid of other children after hearing their screams. The boy's aunt Charlotte Msilmer said he thought only of saving the kids, who he did not know, and had no concern for his own safety. She posted on Facebook, "The 10-year-old boy is my nephew. He saw one go through the ice and he ran and tried to save them. Our prayers and thoughts are with the other family. We are just broken over it. To find out he died trying to save 3 lads. That just sums him up. He was amazing." Emergency crews were scrambled to the icy lake on Sunday afternoon where temperatures plummeted to 3°C overnight. Distraught locals had yelled it wasn't safe to go on the lake, which had frozen over in the cold weather. Police officers and members of the public plunged waist-deep into the freezing water to rescue the kids after they went into cardiac arrest. One policeman who attempted to punch through the ice suffered mild hypothermia but has been released from hospital. Locals told how they heard screams coming from the lake as the tragedy unfolded. Van Hall, 38, told The Telegraph she was a relative. She'd come down to help and met up with a younger girl who was hysterical, saying, my brother." The teenage girl was trying to comfort her younger cousin and saying it was going to be all right, but she had only just arrived and the younger girl had seen what had happened. "You looked at what was happening and knew deep down that they were struggling to make it. It was just harrowing. Some people were very brave, and the emergency services were amazing." Another said, "I'm feeling numb. It's just too close to home and absolutely heartbreaking. I heard the sound of children screaming and I knew it was bad. That sound will go with me to my grave. There was pure panic and fear. I just heard such a commotion and then the most emergency services I've ever seen in my life." Dale Hewitt, a friend of the victim's family, said the boy's grandfather had also desperately rushed to the water to try to save his grandson. He said, "It's just heartbreaking for the family and this will have a massive impact on the whole community. I also know the grandfather. I heard that he ran down from where he lives and jumped in the lake to try to save them. What's happened is so sad. I've got 2 kids aged 6 and 11 months and it has really affected me. I saw a video taken from one of the tower blocks, where you can hear these screams of help coming from the lake. It was unbearable." A poignant vigil was held on Monday night for the Little Kings who lost their lives. Footballers John McGinn and Tyrone Mings yesterday added bouquets to the mountain of floral tributes and teddy bears.